In March 2022, Russia conducted military drills involving more than 3,000 troops on the Kuril Islands. This was following the invasion of Ukraine in February the same year. Russia and Japan have been involved in a territorial dispute since World War II. In this video, I explain why Russia and Japan are still at war. The Kuril Islands are a chain of islands stretching from the Russian Kamchatka Peninsula to the Japanese island of Hokkaido. The 1855 Treaty of Shimoda divided the Russian and Japanese empires between the islands of Iturup and Hurup, whereas the borders of nearby Sakhalin or Karafuto Island remains jointly ruled by both empires. In the 1875 Treaty of St. Petersburg, both countries agreed that Russia would control Sakhalin in exchange for Japan controlling the Kuril Islands. Following the Russo-Japanese War in 1905, the Treaty of Portsmouth gave the southern half of Sakhalin to Japan. Towards the end of World War II, the Soviet Union launched an invasion of Japanese territory, capturing territories including North Korea and the Kuril Islands. After the war ended, the allocation of former Japanese territory became complicated. The 1949 Yalta Agreement signed by the US, UK, and USSR concluded that the Kuril Islands shall be handed over to the Soviet Union. However, Japan considered the four southernmost islands, Iturup, Kyushu, Shikotan, and Habumai Islands, as part of Hokkaido Prefecture and not the Kuril Islands. This highlighted the flaw in diplomacy, as different countries may have different interpretations. There was also the 1951 San Francisco Peace Treaty signed by 49 nations including Japan and the US, stating that Japan renounces all right, title, and claim to the Kuril Islands, but did not mention the Soviet Union's sovereignty over the islands. As a result, the USSR refused to sign the treaty. The US and allies agreed that non-signatories to this treaty would not be granted any territorial claims. The 1956 Soviet-Japanese Joint Declaration did nothing to resolve the dispute, only postponing the issue. The Soviets offered Japan the two smaller islands in exchange for Japan renouncing all claims to the two larger islands. Naturally, Japan refused. The Soviets and now the Russians have been making the same offer over and over again, until as recent as 2006. And this is why Japan and Russia never signed a peace treaty since World War II. Today, the islands are controlled by Russia, and it does not seem like this territorial dispute will be resolved anytime soon. Both countries claim discovery of the islands before the other, and that the Ainu indigenous people are part of their population. So, what do you think? Who do you think is the rightful owner of the four southernmost islands?